Hi, this is Tom Reber. I'm your host today for the Best for Jax, Raphael Cosme Productions. Videos. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thank you for having me, Tom.
So, we touched a little bit in the lobby about some of the stuff that you do. You got the Jacksonville Film Festival here. You've got your business that you do, your productions. Start with that. Tell us more about what you do with Raphael Cosme Productions.
Well, I do commercial work for people.
Okay.
Just recently, I filmed the hydrofoil race. So these are like a boat race.
Yeah.
I was on the boat filming these boats zip by, doing a cool edit of that. Because I'm a director editor.
Right.
Because with filmmaking, because not only do commercials, I do filmmaking, people usually see director writers, but I'm more of a director editor. I like editing the project. I've always been behind the computer, but also in front of the camera too, because I've done YouTube since 2013. That's like a platform where I was able to put all my film work and get started being comfortable in front of the camera. So I feel like, this isn't anything new to me, like being in front of the camera, being in front of an audience, trying to put up a show. But yeah, I do films, short films. I did some feature films. Some of these feature films I did because I started off doing fan films. So fan film as in, I like Godzilla. I make my Godzilla fan film and I put it on YouTube, nonprofit. But now with the new film I've done, which is Gnomes, it's a short horror film. And I've submitted it to the Jacksonville Film Festival. It's going to play tomorrow and Sunday.
How about that?
Yeah.
So where is this film festival going to be held? Is it got a theater, or where's it going to be done at?
It's going to be held in downtown Jacksonville, a few various buildings. One is the Jesse Ball DuPont Center, and the main library too.
Oh,
so
wow, okay.
all around the same block, they're going to be playing different blocks of different films. Mine is in the Utterly Macabre block. That's going to be at 7 p.m. tomorrow.
Wow.
Saturday.
Prime time. You got prime time.
And I actually found out they're actually going to play it twice too in another block at 5 p.m. on Sunday this weekend. Because it's a Jacksonville film. I went to Jacksonville University. They want to push the Jacksonville made films. So,
I like it.
Yeah.
Wow. So as Jacksonville continues to evolve into a mecca for production of films, we've had a couple films done here, full feature films. You specialize kind of in shorts. It sounds like to me you do some what we call hype man videos, where you're able to take an experience and can crush it down into like a minute or so and say, this is what we do. I love those because it sticks and you're able to watch it and you get the message of the experience in less than a minute.
Short videos do more than like those long videos that drag
I'm a
on,
firm believer in that. Absolutely. My attention span is a whopping 5 minutes.
And for people on social media too, like the attention span, people like shorter and shorter videos as the years go on. As I think that's the most effective way to get a point across. Yeah.
You know, the different things that you see on you have the Red Bull channel, you have all kinds of different channels for different mediums that get that information out. What do you see next for Raphael? I mean, obviously you mentioned horror films. Tell me more about that.
So I like making horror films now because it's the most easiest genre to do under a small budget.
Okay.
Starting out, me and other young filmmakers, horror is the way to tackle, get into the industry because sci-fi, action films require big budgets. Horror, it's being creative, watching good horror films. I like The Shining, The Exorcist, but as far as new horror films, Hereditary freaked me out. I don't know if you got to see that one.
I haven't seen that. Holy cow. I get the willies thinking about it.
Yeah, this other one, Skinamarink too, that one came out last year. It was made with a budget of just $15,000, and it's just an hour 30 of dark corners, dark hallways with static, preying on the childhood fear. So horror is very effective. I want to keep tapping into that, doing something different, relying on sound design. Silence is underrated a lot in films too. A lot of horror films like to do jump scares, loud sounds. Like I want to prey on the silence of horror films, the build up.
Wow, the silence. Yeah, silence is not golden. It's scary.
It is, yeah.
I like it. Raphael, you've been to many different cities. What's your draw to Jacksonville? What makes you like it here?
My draw to Jacksonville is mainly because it's the city that took me in to study film, to go to the university, and also learning that film started in Jacksonville here in the States. Before they got to Hollywood, they started here with the industry. Yeah, I found out about that, and I think it's really cool. It's a very historical city. More people should know about the history behind film in Jacksonville. So I'm glad to show a film in a place where it all started.
You know what's interesting to me is your talent and your skill set, and able to take content and information and putting it in a format that people are going to want to really put eyeballs on. So I think it's very, very noble cause. I think you're just getting really started, and I can't wait to see what happens next. So, guys, thanks for tuning in today. If you'd like to learn more about Raphael Cosme and Raphael Cosme Productions, click on the link below. Check them out. I know the future's bright. So cheers, everybody.